Yeah, local parade is tomorrow, so I spent some time polishing these two up. It's funny, it's like on one side you have like one of the epitomes of tractors, and then on the other side you have a an Allis. But yeah, this is an Allis B. My grandpa had it. It wasn't one. He had an Allis B and an Allis C way back in the day when he was farming, as well as some, John Deere 2-cylinders and an assortment of other stuff. And but this isn't the one he had back in the day. He had this one later on in more recent years, and then he had a saw on the back and he used it to saw wood. But when I got it, I took the saw off. And then we use it to pull a few things once in a while, like maybe like a cultipacker or a wagon or something, but there's just not much you can do with it anymore. But we still try. Somebody had repainted it back before Grandpa had gotten it, and it's not a very good they didn't do a very good job. They did like a lot of little touch-ups also, and that didn't really turn out good. But otherwise, she's nice and straight for the most part. She runs good. And on the other side we have Dad's 4020 that he just picked up a couple of years ago, and that's still in original condition. That's really a nice tight tractor. It did have an engine rebuild back when the previous owner had it. A local shop went through it, but otherwise it's really nice and tight yet. It's still the original paint, still the original emblems on it. It had a cab, the original owner had said, but he had taken it off at the end. Then we put the steps on and the roll bar, and we had gotten different tires for it. Had small tires, but original weights. So that was a good find. Seems like the clutch is a little sticky on it, but she spends a lot of time sitting, so that's what happens, I guess. The soybeans should be beginning to drop leaves pretty soon. We had another little dry stretch, and you can see like the high spots in the field, they kind of started drying up a little sooner than they wanted it to. But there's a couple of spots of white mold, but otherwise it should be a pretty nice bean crop this year. We got enough beetles in it though too, but otherwise it should be nice. The corn is is just another week or two away from silage.